Allegories, stories, myths, legends all hold deep truths. The allegory or legend of King Arthur pulling the sword from the stone, whether truth or myth, has a deep divine symbolism.
Let the boy try it.
That's what I say. Give the boy a chance.
Go ahead, son. It's a miracle, ordained by heaven. This boy is our king.
Well, by Jove.
What's the lad's name?
What? Oh, I mean Arthur.
Hail, King Arthur!
Hail, King Arthur! Long live the king!
They were told the one that could draw forth the sword from the stone would be king of all of the land. And of all the knights in the land, Arthur the half-grown boy was the only one that could release the sword. There is a wonderful mystery of the soul contained within the divine allegory. Whoso pull out this sword from the stone and anvil, he's right wise king born of England. The cube stone is the body. It has been so symbolised for centuries, and today among the Masons the asher is the symbol of man. The rough stone representing the average man, and the perfect cube representing perfected man. Experience is the anvil, and upon this anvil the sword is tempered. The sword is spirit, and he who would be king, in the true spiritual sense of the word, must first show his divine power, by freeing the sword of the spirit from the castings of the lower man and the world. In plain terms, the story of King Arthur releasing the sword from the stone is telling us what we have to do in terms of releasing our spirit, which is the sword, from the castings of the body, which is the stone. We are more than the body, but we forget. We all fall into the failings of the ego and the common man, but we must rise above this, and through experience, the anvil, our spirit will be tempered. I'm a big believer that the more you go through, the more pains and sufferings, the more experience, the more it tempers you, the more it makes you stronger. And through experience comes strength. And through strength we shall rise above the lower callings of this world. Similarly, often you'll see warriors or heroes, legends of the past, slaying a dragon or a lion and then riding on the back of a dragon or lion. Very similar to the King Arthur story, what this represents is the dragon or lion is the ego or lower part of man, which when conquered by the upper man, he then gains complete control over himself, the world and the universe, and becomes a master of himself, riding the dragon or the lion, often represented in the change of colour, going from black to white. With both points in mind about the sword and also about the lion or dragon or beast, which can be conquered, overcome, controlled and used for your own power, let's take a look at He-Man. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. He-Man had the ability to transform himself into a hero of sorts and also his pet lion. Through the magic and power of his divine sword, a lot like King Arthur. Once released, gave him the power of the universe and turned his timid lion into a beast, which would represent his ego personality turning into a god source. Remember people, that is what you are. You have forgotten. You have been lost. But if you reach into your soul and pull out the spirit or sword, you will be free. And you will take back power.
And the Masters of the Universe. I am Adam, Prince of Eternia and defender of the secrets of Castle Grayskull. This is Cringer, my fearless friend. Fabulous secret powers were revealed to me the day I held aloft my magic sword and said, "By the power of Grayskull!" Cringer became the mighty Battle Cat, and I became He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe.